Y'all won't believe what happened to me. Y'all not gonna believe this. But anyway, hi y'all. Hi everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I'm happy you all are here. And welcome back to my old subscribers. Yay, I'm happy y'all are here. Y'all won't believe this. I got a story time for y'all. To the reason that I do not do hair at home anymore. So, y'all, for the people that don't know, I used to braid hair at home in my basement. That's what I started off doing. I used to, when I was working a 9 to 5, I used to braid hair like on the weekends or when I'm free or whatever. My daughter got real sick and I had to stop working my 9 to 5 to take care of her. So that's when braiding became my full career. Which people say that should have been your full career anyway, blah, 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 blah. That's neither here nor there. Anywho. So, I was on Facebook, and I was in a group. You know how they had them different groups on Facebook or whatever. It was a Facebook braiding group, and I was trying to build my clientele, so I would be in the group. So I would post my work in the group. Now, I have got some excellent clients that I still have to this day. Still cool with to this day. And I had some, I ain't going to say the clients were not good clients. It was just the thing that took place that made me say, oh, no, I cannot. I cannot have people coming to my house. Because, you know, you meeting people off the internet. You don't know who is who, what is what, nothing. So, anywho, this lady had contacted me. And she stated that she wanted to get her daughter's hair done for her birthday. I'm like, okay. So, we exchanged information. Back then, I don't think I was accepting deposits at the time because this was over. This was over. I've been living here. This was over like 7 years ago. I'll say about 6 years ago. So, like I said, we exchanged information. We set a date. And she sent me the style of how she wanted her daughter's hair done. She was like, my daughter's hair is not that long. She's going to need some weave added. I'm like, okay, fine. So I told her what kind of weave to get. Because at the time, I wasn't providing the hair. Now I provide the braiding hair. So I'm like, okay, get this type of hair. You know, blah, blah, blah. She was like, okay, can't wait to meet you. Same here. Now, y'all, I have to give this disclaimer because I don't want nobody to think that I'm talking about somebody because I'm not. I really am not talking about anybody, okay? Let's just get that straight. I'm not. So, the day comes for my client, new little client to come. So, she comes, she pulls up, she texts me and says she's outside. I'm like, okay. So, I come to the door. Now, mind y'all, I got to give a few more disclaimers. It's winter time. I live in Michigan. It's winter time, like snow on the ground, winter time. So, when I open the door, I see this truck that's like 20,011 colors. Parts don't match at all. Still, I'm not judging nobody. Hey, we got to get it how we live. I'm not judging nobody. So she gets out the car. She's kind of a tall, big girl, like a bigger, thicker girl. She gets out the car. She has on, y'all know them faux leather waist length jackets. She had on one of those. I know if y'all remember those. Now, mind y'all, it's snow on the ground. So I'm snow and ice. She has on, I don't know if y'all know them Nike boots that was popular years ago. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Well, she had those on. Well, you know they got a little heel. Like a little stiletto heel or whatever. She had that on. She had on like some leggings that were thin that you could see through. So I know she was cold. But anywho, again, I'm not talking about nobody. I just have to give y'all the feel of the scene. So she gets her baby out the car. Again, it's wintertime, y'all. In Michigan, it gets very, 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 very cold here. She gets the baby out. The baby has on like a real little thin coat. I mean, thin coat. May have been a jacket. I don't know. I'm just saying to myself, oh my God, this poor baby. It is cold. She didn't zip the baby coat up. She didn't even put the hood on the baby's head. Anywho, so they come on in. I introduce myself. She introduced herself. Small talk. And I'm like, well, come on. I do hair in my basement. So we goes down in the basement. We doing small talk down there, you know, taking baby coat off. I'm talking to the baby, trying to get her a little bit comfortable, you know, because she don't know me. She was a sweet little baby, too. She don't know me or whatever. I'm about to do her hair. I don't, you know, whatever. So, in the midst of doing all that, the mother says, oh, I got to go get us something to eat because we didn't eat breakfast. What's around here by y'all? What's some close by restaurants that I can go and get us something to eat? So I give her the restaurants that's close by around here or whatever. So she like, okay, and she hands me the hair because remember I told y'all, I told her to get some braiding hair. So she hands me the hair. She was like, okay, well, I will be right back. So I follow her back upstairs to lock the door. So I lock the door. I'll go back downstairs with the little girl. I'm back talking to her, playing with her, you know, again, trying to get her a little more comfortable. I had cut on a TV, little kid show for her. I don't remember what it was because, again, it was so long ago. I cut the show on, and I'm, you know, talking to her, whatever. Now, 5 minutes, my phone rings. Not thinking none of it. I pick it up. Hello? I just got pulled over by the police. Y'all, it's the mother of the baby. Again, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, because, whatever. Maybe she was going too fast. I don't know. So, I'm like, okay. She was like, I'm going to call you back. So she hangs up. She called back in a couple minutes. She's like, I'm nervous. Do you mind staying on the phone with me? Because I don't know what's going to happen. She's a single woman. I mean, a lady in the car by herself. I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. And I got her baby. I'm like, sure, no problem. I'll stay on the phone with you. So I hear the cop say, I'll be right back. You know how they do. So I'm assuming he goes to his patrol car, gets in the car, run or do whatever they do when they in the car. So she like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. I ain't saying nothing because I'm thinking, still not thinking nothing. I'm thinking, oh, she just going to get a little ticket. People be nervous when they just get a ticket or whatever. So the officer comes, I'm skipping. So before the officer comes back, she like, here, take this number down. This is my sister number. And I'm like, why I need your sister number? She was like, I think I'm about to go to jail. I'm like, what? She like, I think I'm about to go to jail. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm like, why do you think you about to go to jail? Y'all will not believe what this lady told me. Y'all will not believe what this lady told me. Now, mind y'all, I live in a small suburb outside of the city. Small meaning small. Knowing the police be out because it's such a small city, don't hardly nothing happen. Not saying that crime or whatever or things don't happen in my suburb, but it's rare. I'm just going to say that. So the police be out scouting for any little slip up so they can have something to do because they be bored. Because don't a lot of stuff happen. Y'all, so I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, why do you think you about to go to jail? Excuse me. Y'all, this lady tells me I don't have no license. My license are suspended. The tags that is on this truck does not go with the car. I don't have a registration for this car. And I don't have insurance. I said, well, oh my God. You don't have what? I said, do you know where you done drove to? Yeah, I know, but I just thought, I could do the speed limit and they wouldn't mess with me or pull me over. I'm like, the suburb that I live in. Don't play. Why would you even attempt to come out this way to get your baby hair braided for her birthday and your stuff was not together? I'm like, oh my God. So by the end, the police comes back. He like, whoever you talking to, tell them you about to go to jail. This the jail you gonna be in. Get off the phone and get out the car. My mouth is dragging the floor, y'all. When I say my mouth is dragging the floor, she like, call my sister, call my sister. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Call my sister, call my sister. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call your sister. She was like, all right, I gotta go. Bye. She hangs up the phone. So now I'm sitting in disbelief. I'm looking at her baby and my mouth is on the floor. Oh, y'all, I thought I heard something. So I'm like, let me call her sister. I'm like, oh, my God. So I calls her sister. I introduce myself, tell her who I am, tell her about her sister. When I say this lady started going ham, she started going off like, oh, my God, my sister is so irresponsible. She knew she ain't had no license. Why would she drive over there? She knew that truck wasn't registered and the baby didn't need her hair done like that. My sister is so irresponsible. She just gets on my nerves. I mean, she was just going off about her sister. I mean, going off for the long. She was like, I'm so sorry. I'm just so frustrated with my sister. I can't believe she acted this way and did this. And now I got to go to the bank to get money for the baby hair. I stopped her. I said, honey, you fine in that department. I said, something in me said, don't get started on this baby hair. Plus, I was trying to get the baby, make her feel comfortable because she's never met me before. So I didn't start on her hair. So you don't have to go to the bank. You don't do nothing. She was like, oh, well, that's one thing. She was like, and do you know I live 2 hours away and it's going to take me a minute to get down there and get the baby. And then I got to get money to get her out and find out what's going on with her. I can't believe her. She only thinks about herself and blah, blah, blah. So she was just going off. I'm just holding the phone. She just kept apologizing like, I am so sorry you had to deal with this today. I just can't believe, and I'll just give you a tip when I get there and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, you're fine, I'll see you when you get her. Gave her my address, and she wrote down even though my number's in her phone, she wrote it on the paper, whatever. So he hangs up. Now I'm looking at this beautiful baby. I'm like, the baby is hungry. The sister said she's going to take about 2 hours. Luckily, I was about to make me some breakfast, because before they came, I was about to cook me some breakfast. So I come upstairs, bring the baby upstairs. I'm up here. I done made us some bacon, eggs, and pancakes. We had a good old sleepy breakfast. Because, you know, after you eat all that, you be ready to lay down and go to sleep. Anywho, so I fixed our food. I take the baby back downstairs. Then I come back up to get our food, and I take the food downstairs so we could eat. Now, I always have kids at my home, so I got a little kid table with the little chairs or whatever. So I sit the baby at the table with her food and her juice, and I'm at my table eating with my juice. So the baby was like, I got to use the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, so I got a bathroom down there. I'll take her in the bathroom, let her use the bathroom. I was like, let me know when you finished. So she hollered and said she was finished. I go in there. Y'all will not believe what I saw. But I'm not going, because I'm not doing that. But just imagine what I saw. Clean the baby up. Get her some new undies. And, you know, she go back to eat. So the sister comes. I get the baby ready. She just was apologizing and just saying how her sister, she just can't believe her sister, blah, blah, blah. So I told her it's okay. She gave me a little tip, and she was on her way. I wonder what happened after that. But, of course, I don't know, because we didn't, you know, no contact after that. So, y'all, that's the reason why I stopped doing hair in my home. That's the reason why I stopped doing hair at home. But anywho, if you want to hear more stories time, just put it down in the comments, and I can give you a couple more story times. But thank y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. It may make somebody laugh. Bye, y'all.